Hello, beautiful people. It has been such a long time since I've been able to come and communicate with everyone. I was doing updated videos, but yeah, it's just been different. Truly different. As you can see, I do have lights. I was without lights for the past 48 hours, 48 plus hours. Um, You never really know how prepared you are until you have to be prepared. Clearly. Clearly I was unprepared. I had like batteries, I had candles and everything. I don't know why I didn't think like non-perishable food items, like food I could just immediately eat or like ready available to eat, and then I was just like, okay. And I thought I was going to be cool because hey Tamika, I'm happy to be seen. Listen, um, I thought I was gonna be cool because I wasn't expecting it to be 48 plus hours without lights. I don't think any one of us that lives in the state of Wisconsin was expecting that, but it happened. And oh, when it did. So I am going to be investing in me a generator, so then I could be prepared. Oh, so let me tell you. So I don't know if you know this, but I have a jump it, like it's one of those things that you use to jump your car. Well, I have a jump it and it has like flashlights. It keeps the power and stuff like that. So I was using that for the first night. So I had candles, I had music, I had a Bluetooth speaker, I had, all of these different things. That was cool. And then it was like, your lights are still off. And I was like, well, it was too hot. I ended up actually sleeping in my truck the first night, um, acc- I want to say accidentally because I went to my truck to charge my phone and I just fell asleep. It was like it was hot in the house, so the truck wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cool. It was like warm. And so I was asleep. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, oh my God, I was asleep in the truck. But it was cool. I'm still here to tell you about it. Um, yeah, so I had to empty out my entire refrigerator. I actually got a video that I'm gonna upload in the morning. I had to clear out my entire freezer. I think the thing that made it so much worse is that I had just went shopping. Like y'all know that I'm juicing. I'm not juicing right now because I'm about to eat me a sub because it's been a tough day. But I had just bought pineapples, cucumbers, lemons, ginger. I just brought all of the fruits for my juice. I had to throw all that in the garbage. Freezer, fruits and vegetables and stuff, garbage. Yeah, that was a bit much. So this week has been one. It's been one. The beginning of the week, Monday, I buried my cousin. Um, It's been a week. Monday, I buried him. I want to say Wednesday, was that? Tuesday night, Wednesday, the lights went out. The lights came back on today. But as you can see, I'm 24 hours away, less than 24 hours away from the Blueprint Music Administration webinar. This is going to be my first event for 2021. I'm super excited. It's tomorrow at 2 p.m. If you are a music creative or if you are someone who loves a music creative, you should definitely check it out. It's only $20, but I'm so excited because it's been a long time coming and I'm nervously excited. I'm super nervous because I was like, I have to do a webinar from my home. I'm going to do it virtually from my home. And I was like, but I don't have power. So what am I going to do? So I was already prepared to like use my brother's studio setup to do it there. But I am so grateful for lights. I literally came in and turned on every light in the house, like real life, every light. Um Yeah, you never know how unprepared you are until you're unprepared. Hey, Jamela. You never know. I just knew like I was prepared. I got candles. I got everything, batteries. I got Bluetooth speakers. I got battery powered radios. I had everything. I was good. And I was just sitting there like, oh, I'm getting hungry. Let me go. You can't cook anything because there's no electricity. Oh, just when you think you got it together, something shows you that it's not. But yeah, I survived. I went, my brother called, was like, "Hey, you should come and visit." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty dope." So I went up there, actually made more music, worked on my presentation. I'm super excited about it. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm going into it with high hopes and smiles. 24 hours away. Like it's not just that I'm doing a music business webinar. It's also the fact that I'm doing a music business webinar as a part of the Wisconsin's largest entrepreneurial festival. Like this is a part of a huge festival. Like this is a big deal. So that's like I'm not like it's not pressure for me, it's just nervousness. Like I get nervous when I get ready to talk to y'all. It's just nervous. Like I can't wait to get it over with cuz then from 2 to 3:30, I'm gonna be doing that. And then we gonna do Saturday Night Live and we gonna turn up. Turn all the way up. We gonna turn up. So if you haven't, if you are on YouTube, go ahead and go over to the community tab and vote for your favorite song. I'm doing all 5 songs, but your song, you're voting for the order in which the song will come. I am super excited. I have got this is the most I've been out of my comfort zone in my 41 years of living, and I'm gonna tell you this. I am having a blast. I know I said this has been a tough week. That's because I buried my cousin and I've been without lights for like 48 plus hours. However, when I think of all of the things that I have accomplished in 8 months during a global fucking pandemic, I am I am blowing my own mind right now. Like completely blowing my own mind. Like, whew. So I'm saying I want to do things or I say I want to go somewhere and then it happens. So I'm like, okay, let me be mindful of what I'm putting out in the universe. Let me be mindful of what I'm saying. Let me, think before I speak. And so I do that and it's so awesome. I can't even express to you all just how important it is to live your best life right now. It's so much time, space, and opportunity right now to do whatever it is that you ever wanted to do. Like literally. If you want to write a book, I remember back in the days where people wanted to write books and they had to go to like publishing houses and they have to do all of these like heavy tasks, right? Now we could just go to places like we can write it on our computers, go to places like Book Baby and Amazon, and they will release it worldwide from our computers. And I'm sitting here like, you know what? Music artists. So this is why I'm doing the music business seminar because I was like, music artists, people are looking to do like national stuff. And I think about all the people that I speak to in here like from different states, from different countries, especially through Twitch. Like people on Twitch be from like literal different countries and everything. And it's like you could touch another country by just talking into your webcam and you're in another country. For me, it's just exciting. It's so exciting. All of the people that I met. Thank you all for all of the prayers, the love, the support, the inboxes, and you gonna be okay. The offerings of hey, come and chill. Thank you for all of that because I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. It definitely showed me how much love that y'all show me. Um, I'm saying like you never know who's in your corner, who's supporting you. You never know. So that's why I make it my business to do good things. I put out good vibes, be a good person. And it is definitely returning back to me a thousandfold. A thousandfold. Love is something that is high on the list, and it is definitely treating me lovely. Love is treating me lovely. Um, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm like nervously excited because it's like this is the first time that I actually like I'm used to doing it. I've the previous 3 that I did in person so I could like walk around the stage and talk and do all of that. But this one I'm just going to be sitting right here like I'm talking to you. I'm here because I'm trying to get the nerves out of my system. But I'm gonna be sitting right here and I'm gonna be talking just like I'm talking to you, but I have a presentation that I'm actually share, slideshow presentation, and it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna share a lot of information. It's gonna be dope. And then 3:30 gonna come and I'm gonna be like, whew, I accomplished that. I did that. Checked off of the list. What's next? That's where we gonna be at. I'm knocking everything. I'm knocking so many things off of my list. I don't know if you made a list. Listen, let me say this, right? We're currently surviving a global fucking pandemic. Over the last week, I survived a global fucking pandemic. Okay, they said it was severe thunderstorms, but a lot of us here in the state of Wisconsin says, no, we probably think it was a tornado because there were too many trees and signs and houses and all of the damage looked similar to a tornado. So we're gonna call it a thunderstorm. So I'm surviving a global fucking pandemic, and I survived a severe storm, 2 severe storms. Um, I'm not wasting no time. Anything I said I wanted to do, I'm gonna do it. Any place I said I wanted to go, I'm going to go. Wait, hmm. I'm going to go after. After everything, the variants and mutations, all of that is like regulated where, it's not super spreaders and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to that. I'm gonna wait to travel. I am going next month to Texas though. Um, I am going to Texas. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I didn't realize how nervous I get until I press. I don't be nervous until I press go live every time. I'll be fine. Like I'll be sitting here talking to myself. I'll be sitting here talking to myself. And I'll be good. And then when I hit that button and I have to look at the camera or talk in the mic, it just be like, oh my God. But I'm super excited. I'm happy that I have lights. I'm happy. Although I had to throw away a bunch of food, I'm happy that some of it was replaced. Some of it already has been replaced. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, so I have to present for 1 hour. 1 hour. If you know me, you know I could talk. I don't even know why I'm nervous, but hi, Anna. I don't even know why I'm nervous, but I'm nervous because I don't know. I don't even know. I am going to do. I'm excited because I sat down and mapped out videos for this channel, videos for my ASMR channel, the podcast, Twitch. I sat down and did like a whole like calendar. Thank you. This is something I've been working on for quite some time. I watch a lot of other like Twitch streamers and I was just like, you know what? I need this light. I need this light. I need to figure this out. I don't know. I'm still upgrading though. I'm still upgrading. I got to get a different camera where I won't have to keep looking up like this because I'm looking at my. But it's gonna work. It's gonna work itself out. All of this is going to work itself out. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I went and got some stuff. I was watching this as I watched this. I forgot his name, but he actually has like a mannequin head and he put wigs or weaves on there and he like washes the hair and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna try it because let's see. I mean, if it works for him, it might not work for me, but I'm gonna try it. I'm willing to try anything. So I'm gonna do that. I got a bunch of ASMRs coming. A lot of them are already recorded, so I'm just gonna start, letting them fly. I'm going to do my virtual. I'm going to do a visual podcast. So I'm gonna have an audio podcast that's currently on Spotify right now. And I'm going to do a visual podcast. And this podcast is called Melanated Musicology. It's, I'm all about musicians and music creatives, making sure that they get their money and they understand where the money come from. So I got that. So I have so many things in the works. And I'm so excited because it says less than 24 hours away from my dreams coming true, because it was my dream. Like 2020, I started 2020. I had I had my year mapped out. I was good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this bi-monthly concert series. I'm going to score more documentaries. I'm going to do all of this, or I'm going to score a documentary. I got that first concert and it was like, hey, everybody, we got to shut it down. And I was just like, oh my God. And then, the year went on, things happened. And I was just like, what am I going to do? And then they was like, hey, do you want to score a documentary? I was like, yeah, sure. Have you ever scored one before? No, but I'm pretty sure I watch enough movies I could figure it out. And I figured it out. And it is called Growing Up Milwaukee on HBO Max. If you have that, you can go ahead and check that out. So I scored that during the pandemic, and then I literally been doing a lot during the pandemic. Like I really was like, I don't care if this 48 hours from now, if that's my last breath, I would have accomplished everything I set out to do in life. Literally everything except for visit Italy, London, St. Lucia, and I always forget my last place. Maybe I shouldn't go there. I don't know. But in Italy, London, and St. Lucia, those are the places that I have to go. I have to be there. Like, there's no if, ands, or but. I have to go to these places. I have to. It's a requirement for me. But I would have accomplished everything. I made history. I fell in love. I've been loved. I got married. I got a degree. I'm certified in a bunch of things. I have a podcast, YouTube, Twitch. I mean, I'm gonna have a book in a couple of weeks. It's like literally living my dreams. Like literally, like I can't even. I'm sorry, I'm breathing in the mic. It's just when you think about where you started. Like I think about January 1st, 2020, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to kill this year. I've been doing all the preparations, and then it was like, ew. And then it's like, how do you find your motivation? Like, how do you find inspiration after surviving or during or while surviving a global fucking pandemic? For me, it was just like, I don't want to die and not have done something of significance. Not just that, so that other people can be like, "Ooh, but something for me where I could say that I am proud that I did that." Like I am proud that I was married. I am proud that I am divorced. I am proud that I have a business. I am proud to have this channel. Like this channel has gone through so many different things, and it's growing. Like it's literally growing. I wasn't sure how it was going to do after, but it's actually doing pretty well. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to the remainder of the year just being successful. Just being successful. I wanted to have 7 streams of income. I'm pretty much I'm pretty much close to it. I got some other things I'm gonna try to put into work in the next couple of weeks, months, days. I'm here to tell you that if you have something that you want to do, now is a perfect time to do it. Right now, today. You probably like it's late. You could still start right now. Like Google, YouTube. Reach out to somebody. If like you want to start a hookah bar and you go to a hookah lounge almost every weekend or whenever you go, Um, check out the brand of sheesh they use. Is it sheesh, hashish, or whatever it is? Check out the kind of tips that where they get their tips from. Do some research, like whatever you want to do. Definitely research it before you get into it and then do it. I know I just said I never scored a documentary, but I figured because I listen to a lot, I watch a lot of movies and I love music. So watching movies and loving music and actually being able to create music for me was like, oh, I'm gonna kill this. This is nothing. I could do this. And then when I killed it, I was like, I knew I could do that. I knew I could do it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a meditation album. Never did that before in my life, but I said I'm gonna make a meditation album. I am 3 songs into my meditation album. 3 songs. It's pretty dope. I said I'm gonna write a nursery rhyme album. I am 7 songs into that. So I just that's why I said like you have to be careful. Like I don't know if you believe this or not, but power lies within your tongue. Whatever you say, that's what's going to happen because your mind is going to connect with it. Like me, I'm like, you know what? I am going to have a successful music business webinar tomorrow. We gonna vibe out for Saturday Night Vibes. Like so I speak positivity and love every time I speak because I want that to come back to me. Like I'm not looking for it to come back tomorrow because I'm not looking for that to come back. I just know that I put my best foot forward and I do the best that I can and I excel every time. There may be some hiccups. Now, I'm not going to act like it's all rainbows and sunshine. There may be some hiccups, but because I know that hiccups, you can't have the good without the bad. I mean, you can't have good without the bad. I take it all cuz hey, it was tough getting here, but I'm here. Less than 24 hours away. I'm gonna tell you. So this huge entrepreneurial festival. I cannot entrepreneur festival. Um here in Wisconsin, they have it every year. Um the last couple of years I saw it and was like, "Hey, I want to do it," but I was afraid. I was terrified. I don't even know why I was afraid or terrified. And I was just like, nah, I will do it next year. And I kept next year and next year. And then this year came and it was like we survived a global fucking pandemic. And I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it and threw caution to the wind and did it. And they was like, hey, we love your presentation. We love your idea. You are officially a part. And I just sat there like, so like you have that thing where it's like you shoulda, coulda, woulda, and then when you actually do it, you be like, "What was I afraid of? Like, why did I just sit there knowing that I could have?" And I know people say timing, and I know people say all of these different things, but for me, it's just like when you overcome that fear, it's like, what were you afraid of, anyways? Like, you ever got a whooping and cried during the whooping. And then after the whooping was over, you were like, what was I crying for? Because that didn't even hurt. I think like it wasn't like your skin that was hurting. I think it was just like your heart was hurt. Like, I can't believe I'm getting a whooping. For me, that's what it was. It's like, I can't believe I'm getting a whooping. I only got one whooping in my entire 41 years of living, but I was broken. Like, you don't have to whoop me. All you have to do is tell me what's going on and I could comprehend that and be good. But I got a whooping. Changed my outlook on life. I don't know. But no, I'm super excited. I'm excited to have lights. Let's just say that. I'm excited to have lights. I'm sad that I had to clean out my freezer and my fridge after I just went shopping. Like, just how you go to the grocery store and you be like, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna make it this week. So I had plans. My dinner for Sunday was in the freezer. I was like, "Ooh, this gonna be good." Because I'm if you join me, you should join me this Sunday at 7. You can set your reminders. We're going to have a nurturing conversation about understanding homosexuality. No, you don't have to be gay or a member of the LGBT community. But if you want to know more about it, you should come and join the conversation. Ask the questions you always wanted to ask. We're going to answer those. I say we because I'm going to have some special guests to join me. I'm excited. Um, uh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I'm exciting. You know what, Cinnabon? I was hoping that you came because I love your name. I don't know if it's like a play on cinnamon bun, but I love your name. I love it. When I was like, Cinnabon, oh, that's tight. I love it. Um, but someone asked me how I was doing. I was like, I'm not okay, but no buts. I'm not okay. However, I am getting there. I am getting there. And it's a calmness, like when you can say that I am not okay. Because like if someone asked you today, how are you doing? Was the first thing for you to say was like, I'm fine, knowing that you weren't fine? I made a promise I wasn't gonna lie to myself. I'm not doing that ever, ever. I'm not gonna do that. And I said, I'm not fine. I know that I will be fine one day, but right now, I'm not fine. I really want to I want to do a show, or not a show, like one of the dinner combos. So next week we're talking about religion. I'm definitely going to do marriage. I want to do marriage or divorce or breakups. I want to do something around that because I'm really intrigued to figure out how do people get over breakups. If you don't know, I am currently 3 months into a divorce. I'm happy that I am divorced. It's just the way that it happened and all of the other stuff, the memories and all of those things moments. And then talking to a therapist, and then they're like, there's stages. And I was like, stages of what? Stages of grief. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense because I was okay. And then I was like sad and I was confused and like angry, and I went through a lot of them. I don't know. I'm kind of on the tail end of the angry stage, I want to say. But I'm not angry where it's like, oh, I want to fight or anything. I'm just angry where I have so many questions that I know I will probably never get answered. So I just be asking the air the questions. I ask the air the questions and I feel much better. I do. I find that so weird, but I ask the air the questions and I feel much better. And I think it's just because my brain is like, we want to know. Who's going to tell me the answer to that? Nobody. So I just ask the air. And then when I ask the air, and then, I be going about my day, and then something to be like, hey, look at this. And then I look at it, and it's like a reassuring calmness that takes over me, and I be good. I be good. I learned to let things, this is what I said last night. I learned that I have a problem not letting things go. That's my problem. Or that was my problem. I'm working on it. Working on it. I got another problem for you. It's not a problem. It's just things that I learned about myself on this journey of healing self-discovery. I have a hard time letting things go. I don't like to talk about, why am I smiling? I don't like to talk about myself, or that I feel uncomfortable. Let's say I feel uncomfortable talking about myself and my accomplishments. I used to, but now I'm telling you, when you go on a journey of healing and self-discovery, you learn so much about yourself. Like when I was like, I don't love myself, it was like, I don't love myself. I have so many certifications in the last year that I didn't even celebrate. I never told anyone about them. I just did it or had it, and it was just like, okay, what's next? And I was like, no, I have to start celebrating myself. celebrating. Like I just got a certificate for music wellness. Like that's what inspired me to want to do a meditation album or release meditation tracks, because I was like, I be meditate. I don't know if y'all meditate, but I meditate every morning. It could be prayer, whatever, where you just sit and have time with yourself. I do that literally every morning. And every morning once I do that, okay, I'm centered, and then I work out, and then I go about my day. That's what I do every day. If you don't take the time, you got to take the time for yourself. You have to. I know you're probably like, I got so many things going on. I'll tell you this. If you don't voluntarily take the time for yourself, like, you going past that fast food restaurant and your body is telling you, no, go home and cook because you got food in the refrigerator, listen to your body, because it's going to tell you. You want to do it voluntarily, because if your body involuntarily causes you to take a break, yeah, they don't play fair. Your body doesn't play fair. I'm just gonna say that it doesn't play fair. Like, if you feel like you're tired and you should get some sleep, and you're probably like, nah, I don't get tired. I don't need no rest. I'll start doing that later. As a 41-year-old, if you would have told me when I was in my 20s to take some time and meditate, sleep is so important. And regular meals, not just quick bites here, but regular meals. Like, get on a breakfast. Like, my grandmother used to say, breakfast is the most important part of the day. And I was just like, what? And then I started, like, when you were growing up, did you eat oatmeal, malto meal, cream of wheat, grits, porridge, something like that? Did you ever think about why you ate that in to start your day? Like, I started to eat oatmeal in the morning, and then I juice, and I'd be full. Like, I'd be full. So yeah, just going over a lot of things, thinking a lot of things, just being better. I just want to be a better person. Not saying that I was a horrible person before now. I'm just saying I just want to be a better person. I want to spread as much love as I can, because we are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic. We are. In case you didn't know that. I just have to keep saying it. I don't have to, but I feel like if I keep saying it, it will register in someone's head, and they'll be like, you know what, that book that I wrote when I was 16, and I wrote it from a space where I was broken, but I know that it could help somebody. You will find that notebook, or you will find that diary, or you will find something, and just be like, you know what, I'm going to make a book. I'm going to write a book. Or if you're a music artist and you're like, you know what, I feel like I want to do an EP. Don't do a mixtape. Don't do it. But I want to do an EP, and you're like, well, what do I do? I'm going to tell you this. You probably heard this before. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Now, I don't be believing a lot of the analogies people use, because I think it's just rhetoric just passed down. But what comes from the heart reaches the heart. I'm going to tell you how I know. Y'all here in this room? It's because I speak from my heart. I'm not here to try to make you laugh, cry, or anything. I'm just here to share my heart and hopefully inspire you to look inside of your heart and live and be happy. Because if you didn't know, the happiness cannot be obtained on the outside. It starts right up in here. You see, I have to lean back so y'all can see it starts right up in here. This is where happiness starts. If you like, oh, he don't make me happy, she don't make me happy, they don't make me happy, this job don't make me happy. The reality of it is here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be all up in your mind for a minute. The reality of it is you know that you don't like that job, but you know that you need that money, so you're gonna go to that job every day and complain about going to that job every day just for the money or the insurance, or there is a reason that keeps you there. But if you actually think about it, you actually think about the fact that you are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic with multiple variations or variants and mutations. And did you know that there is another vaccine that just got approved? If you thought about all of that and that doesn't inspire you to live your fucking best life right now, I don't know what to tell you. I literally, I just don't know. And I just come and say you're surviving a global fucking pandemic just so it could like stay in your head. So when you get ready to get in that relationship, or maybe you already in a relationship that you really don't want to be in, but maybe they paying your bills, or maybe they providing you with some of that good, and you just think like, well, what's the worst that could happen? You're surviving a global fucking pandemic. That's, I mean, yeah, hey, we right there with it. You don't want to go to that job, and you have a business idea. This is the thing that be shocking me. Like, people be having real life business ideas. And it's just like, well, I don't know what to start. Hi, my name is Chelle from Chelle's Closet, or Chelle from Midwsthumnbrd's Twitch channel. If you are looking for how to set your business up, if you are looking for what structure, or how to get an EIN, or whatever you're looking for to get your feet wet in the business, hit me. Send me a DM. My information is on the screen right there. I'm down to help. I mean, why not? Somebody showed me how to get an LLC. Somebody showed me how to set up my business structure. Somebody showed me how to write a business proposal, business plan, fill out a business model Canva. I mean, somebody showed me, so it's only right that I share that information. I passed it along. It's only right that I do that. So I'm here. I said at the beginning of this year, I'm here to make sure that love and positivity is spread as much as it can, because every day it's literally something every day. Like, this last 2 weeks have been tough, tough, tough. But I was able to celebrate my mom turning 60. That's huge. That's huge. She turned 60. Um, and we had our birthday party 2 weeks ago, a week ago. And right before the birthday party, my cousin I just buried on Monday, he passed away. So it's like, we were having her a surprise birthday party. So it's like, oh God, how do you tell your mom that her nephew is gone? And then we're like, and now, because we live in a digital age, you have to tell your family members before they log on social media and see it. So it's like, I had to bear the bad news. I don't know. This whole social media stuff, all of this is weird for me. Like, finding out a loved one passed away on via social media is weird for me. That's so weird. Like, people recording tragic events is weird for me. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying, for me it's weird. Like, seeing people like do, I don't know. I can't watch it. I can't watch it cuz I'd be too emotional. Like, I'm emotional right now talking about it. I'm 24 hours away from my dream coming true. The dream I worked so hard. Like, I literally worked hard. Like, people was like, "Why do you care if artists get money? Why do you care?" And I'm like, number 1, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about mine. I'm just playing. Number 1, I'm an artist. And if you look at the entire music industry, even if you're not in music, but if you look at the entire music industry, there are so many um, well-known singers, songwriter, producers, entertainers that have passed away broke. Like, they needed assistance for their funeral arrangements. Like, they didn't have a dime, but their music is still streaming, their stories are still being told, people are still making money off of them, and they have nothing. Their estates have nothing. For me, that's what intrigued me. Like, that's why I care. And if you've ever paid attention to any, the Five Heartbeats, the Temptations, Cadillac Records, Aretha, any one of the African American or people of color musical documentaries, videos, or anything like that, it's always us that get, so that's why I care. Because I'm tired of us getting us. You can be included in us, because that's is wide us. But I'm tired of that. Somebody should be tired. Somebody was like, "Oh, you should do," and I was like, I could easily be on the other side where people are taking advantage of artists and music creatives and all that. I could easily. It's people wake up and do that every day. I like a challenge. Mm. When you have a moment and your mind just goes back to a moment and it's a moment and you just have to bask in the ambiance of that moment. Mhm. I do love challenges. Not as much as I used to when I was younger, but I do love challenges. And this is definitely a challenge. This challenges me every day, all the time. It makes me work harder, think smarter. It's the funnest thing ever. It's the funnest thing ever to ask an artist like, "Hey, who handles your music administration?" And they're like, "Oh, my baby mama, my baby daddy, my bro, my cuz," or I hired this person to do it, and I'm like, "Okay." And then I go look them up in the systems, and then they're not in the systems where they should be as a music artist, and people looking at me like, "Nah," because they told me they took care of that, and then I show them on the screen where none of that is taken care of. I don't know. I think it's that for me. I think it's that. It's a challenge. It's definitely challenging to get people to see the importance of registering your music, to get people to see the importance of ownership. Everyone's like, oh, real estate, credit, all of these things. I'm showing you how to own your music career. You know, like most of these artists are going viral and they have these big budgets and all of those things, not realizing that they have to pay all of that back. They don't really care because they're famous and they're flying all across the world. Where's the money? Where's the money? And I'm not really big on money, but I just watch all. If you ever watch Unsung, or Behind the Music, any of those things, you're always gonna people's like, oh yeah, we traveled, we had the flyest cars, our clothes, we had girls, men, all of these different things, and then it'd be like, so what happened to the money? The manager, the mama, the daddy, cousins, the record label, it's always that. And for me, it's like if I could show you how you can maintain ownership throughout your entire career, you would be unstoppable out here. Unstoppable. Artists would be unstoppable. You see what I'm saying? You probably watching like my baby daddy be making mixtapes. Tell your baby daddy to stop making them mixtapes and DM me or send me a message or you DM me. Wait, don't tell your baby daddy to DM me. You DM me on behalf of your baby daddy and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how y'all could change that. If anybody is putting in $100 in music and you're not getting at least 60 back, you definitely want to come to my music business seminar that I'm hosting tomorrow. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Hosting a music business seminar tomorrow at 2 p.m. This is my less than 24 hours of a dream come true. I'm super excited. I'm gonna tell you why I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I went to school. I went to college, got a bachelor's degree in music administration. And while you in school, you like, what am I gonna do with music administration? Like, what is music administration? I'm asking it, so I'm in school, and I'm starting to pay attention to, the things the classes that I'm taking, the things that I'm doing, business law, public relations. I'm paying attention to all these different things, and then I'm a musician at the same time, so I started like understanding the importance of music administration. So when I got my degree, I was like, oh yeah, I am definitely going to excel in this area because no, not a lot of people know what music administration is. Um, Not a lot of people do it, so it's the most tedious part of the music industry, but it's just the most important. Like think about this, right? Like you right now you probably have a life insurance policy. If you don't have one, you should definitely get one. You probably have a life insurance policy, right? And you pay into that, just in the event that something happens to you, you cover, right? So most musicians don't get life insurance policies. However, if most musicians are aware of their ASCAP on state or the ASCAP legacy and BMI, shoot, BMI and ASCAP, we just don't say that. Estate planning, that's what it is. They can leave their royalties. I'm dropping a tidbit right here. They can leave their royalties to their estate, and their estate can collect money off of the music that they have created. Like Marvin Gaye's estate was able to sue Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams for $600 million. Now they didn't get full $600 million, but they got enough money. I mean, they got enough money. I mean, like, so that's why I was saying, like, it's important for music artists to know that, but it is also important for you if you are a mother or a baby mama. I don't want to call you baby mama, baby daddy. If you are the mother of or the father of, um, if anybody you know, your cousin, auntie, uncle, sister, brother, gospel, country, R&B, hip hop, pop, rock, heavy metal, whatever genre, you could definitely send them that link. I'm hosting it tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm showing artists how. If you are put in $100, you should at least. I'm saying least. I know there's way more that you can get, but you should at least have gotten $60 back. And I'm not just talking about from your TuneCore DistroKid, CD Baby, United Masters. I'm talking about money, money. I'm talking about Dolly Parton released a song in the late 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Whitney Houston sung that song. It's 2021, and that song is still making money. That's what I'm talking about. All of that kind of money. That's what I'm talking about. Generational wealth is that's what I'm talking about. Because like music is like the new thing. Like everybody want to be a rapper or make beats or something like that. So if you're gonna do it, why not know how to do it efficiently? You know? Sorry, I gotta turn my fan off. Usually it'll fall over. But yeah, I just wanted to come and chat with y'all because I was nervous. I'm not nervous no more. I feel like I'm about to knock it out the park. I'm about to knock it out the park. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like it's like getting ready to go to high school for the first time. You lay out your outfit, you got everything all ready, you got your alarm set, you got your extra alarm just in case you miss your first alarm. You ready. You ready. I'm just ready. I'm so ready for this. I'm super excited. And this is just the first one in the series. I am going to do one every month, the last 4 months of 2021, leading into 2022. I just want artists and music creatives, producers, singers, songwriters. If you play the tambourine, I want you to know that you can get money for playing the tambourine. I just want people to be good. That's it. You know? I just want people to be good. And I just want to come and say thank you for all of the love and the support that y'all have been showing me for my 48 hours without power. That definitely showed me. So I'm going to go to the grocery store this weekend and get some non-perishable food items like some tuna fish. I didn't even think tuna. I didn't think any of those. I was really just like, I cannot believe my lights is out. I mean, I got candles and stuff, but I was just like, I cannot. I just paid my bill and y'all gonna turn my lights out? I can't believe my lights is out. That's where I really was. And then I was just like, wait a minute. I got candles. Wait a minute. I got lights. I got a speaker. I could watch movies. I'm good. And then it was just that hunger. It was the hunger part. Like I don't even know. I was juicing, so I don't even know how I got hungry. And I didn't even eat anything that day either. It was just like, oh, I should probably get some food for if I get hungry. So I'm gonna go get some crackers, um, tuna fish, non-perishable food items. I can't eat peanut butter. I would definitely have peanut butter and jelly. It's so crazy how I'm 41, right? And like I'm honestly gonna say I probably was allergic or I probably was lactose intolerant and allergic to all kinds of things, but I was just eating them. Like when you get older, you're like, oh no, wait a minute. Okay, now my eyes is swelling up, my lips. You pay attention when you start eating stuff. And I was just like, I ate some peanut butter, I ate Reese. Oh, Reese cups be my favorite, especially the little ones that be wrapped in those are my favorite. And then I ate one. Or I ate like five little ones. And I noticed that my mouth started tingling, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?" Because all I had was the peanut butter cups, and I was like, "Maybe I shouldn't have ate them while I was juicing." But anyways, and then I had one of those allergy tests where they poke you with stuff. So, yeah, no dairy for me. That's why I tried oat milk, but then I just realized I can't eat cereal. So it's a lot of things. Like, when you growing up, you eating everything. You just eat everything because I can eat everything. I done crossed over into 40. What's in here? Like, how is this prepared? I be want to know everything. And then because I'm eating differently too, but I be want to know everything. You really want to know everything. You looking at the back of stuff like, okay, now what is this? Googling at the same time, like, what is this? No, I don't want to put that in my body. Yeah, that's what I'd be at. That's where I'm at in 2021. Um, I'm so excited. I'm actually going to get ready to log off because I'm going to do a workout before I go to sleep. Get some rest for my dreams coming true. I'm so excited. Like, it's like excitement, nervous. It's like happiness. It's like all of those things to actually see. Like when I actually saw the flyer, it was just like, oh my God, this is real. This is real. So I know like tomorrow when they're like, okay, let's do a run through, I know I'm gonna be like super nervous, but I know I'm gonna be super excited because it's like I believe in myself. Like I took the opportunity and I believed in myself. Like, yeah, some fucked up shit had to happen for in order for me to do it. But guess what? I believe in myself and I jumped off the cliff and I was just like, I'm going to do this. And then they were like, hey, you're going to do this. And then it's like, and then not only that, like I'm saying like it's $20 and I'm telling everybody like that. And then to go and see like people are actually see, this is where I've been all day, like happy, joyous, and then it's like I be emotional because it's like I see people actually purchasing tickets and like when your dreams become reality. Funny thing, let me tell you. On my I have my whiteboard right here. On my whiteboard, I have hashtag dream becoming a reality, and then I made this statement at the top of it in 2020. So I put hashtag dreams becoming reality, hashtag living all 2020 and beyond. When I tell y'all that I'm living, like I'm living. I couldn't have asked for like I literally be like amazed that all of this is happening at the same time of a global fucking pandemic. Like it's amazing because it's like I was trying to do this before a global pandemic and it seemed like I was running into brick walls and nothing was working and then a global pandemic happened and it was just like, you know what? I'm going to stop holding myself back. I'm just going to jump. Steve Harvey said just jump. I just jumped. And everything I go to do, everything I say I want is just like, here you go. Here you go. What are you gonna do with it? And some stuff I was just like, oh no, that's why I gotta be careful. That's why you gotta be careful what you be saying. You be praying and asking God for stuff. You gotta be careful. Be careful what you pray for because you just might get it. You might get that man and or that woman and they be fine, but they don't know how to cook, they don't know how to wash, they don't know how. Whew, be careful what you pray for. And be careful. Be careful what you speak. I tell the people around me, I was like, like I said, I was angry, right? I'm not angry where I'm just like, ooh, anger. I'm just angry because I have questions and I can't get them answered. And I was like, you know what? If we allow ourselves to feel feelings more, I think there would be a lot more happier people. I think there would be a lot more free people. What do you mean by free? I mean people that aren't like bound by things beyond their control. Things beyond their control. I'm so grateful that I decided to go on this journey of healing and self discovery. I am so grateful that you have accompanied me on this journey. Um, it has definitely been highs and lows. It's definitely been a lot. And I appreciate you all for being here with me. I want to thank all of the new people that joined me. Y'all definitely make a girl feel good. You definitely know how to put a smile on my face. You definitely know how to put a smile on my face. You definitely just know how to make me feel special. I hope that I make you feel special. I hope that I inspire you to get out of your comfort zone, push past fear, and realize that you are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic and you should be living your best life right now. I really hope I do that. I really hope I do. I'm about to put my exit music because I'm about to exit. I don't even know if y'all can hear the music, but it helps me when I'm talking. I realize that it helps me when I'm talking. So tomorrow I'm gonna have some music playing really low, just because it helps me. I don't know if it's like the vibrations of it. I don't know. It just helps me be calm. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like if you're angry or if you ever have a moment where you're like you're here, I just want you to do this. Just do that. I'm not gonna tell you to take 3, take 7, take 5. I'm just gonna tell you to just do this. It is something about breath. It is something about that. It's just like for a brief second. All you need is a second to inhale, exhale, and it'll shift something in here. So that moment where you are angry and you're getting ready to say something that you know that you ever been angry and said some shit that you know you can't take back and you wish that you could take back, but too late. You already said it. And so now it's just like, let me backpedal, let me buy you flowers, let me buy you candy, let me take you out. If you breathe if you're right here, if you breathe, guarantee you will come down at least 2 steps and then you could think before you say something. Most times we don't care because we want to hurt the other person that hurt us. You should go check out the Hurt People live that I did. It's time out for that. It's 2021, 4 months left in 2021. And you are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic. You should be living your best life right now. If you don't hear anything else I say on any one of these lives or videos, I want you to get the fact that you are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic. I want you to get that it's important for you to use your words. That is the only way that anyone will ever know what you are feeling or what you are thinking. Now, while people do have the ability to read minds, they do. They say they do. I don't knock anybody for what they say they do. It is more important for you to verbally or non-verbally express what you are feeling. It is also important for you to know that anytime that you come here, I'm going to always say it's important for you to love yourself, know yourself, trust yourself, and just be yourself. Now, if anyone who has ever said to you, I love you, cannot accept, acknowledge, love, appreciate, and respect all of those things, respect you for being you, you do not need them. One more time. Friendly reminder. You are currently surviving a global fucking pandemic. You probably felt like your mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother, auntie, nobody got your back. You probably felt like nobody stood up for you. You probably felt like people, right? You got to do this for you, not for your mama because you don't want to disappoint her. Guess what? She's disappointed. If she's not disappointed in you, she's disappointed in your daddy. Your daddy probably disappointed in your mama. He probably disappointed in his parents. It's disappointment out here. You have to live for you. You got to do that for you. Because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, I can't go with you. The people can't go with you. Like it's you by yourself. Like when you close your eyes, it's just you. You probably land next to somebody, but when you close your eyes, it's just you. You have to live with all the thoughts in your head, the things in your heart. You have to live with that. So, do you? That's all I got. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and check out the community tab. If you're not on YouTube, you can go ahead and check out the community tab. Vote for your favorite songs. Next week is 2019. Next Saturday is 2019. If you have a song, Drop it on any one of the videos. Drop it in the comments over in the community tab. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are on YouTube, if you are on Twitch, go ahead and hit follow and hit that notification bell so you know the next time that I go live, which will probably be in like 15, 20 minutes because I'm going to go work out in the living room. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Y'all definitely helped my nerves because I was a whole lot of nervous. Now, I'm ready. I'm ready to knock it out the park. I'm ready. I'm ready. I appreciate y'all. If no one has told you in the first 8 months of 2021, I love you. I believe in you. You have everything that you need to be successful right up in here. Again, block out everybody. My mama, block out everybody. Everybody. Block them out and do you. Follow you. Follow your heart. Follow that thing that's telling you what you should and shouldn't do. Follow that. Trust it. Believe it. Follow it. That's all I got. You know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, I suggest you watch the Finger Sweetie because they will tell you. Until a few minutes when I go work out. I truly love and appreciate all of the love and support you have all shown me for the last 48 hours. I appreciate all of you that have left a comment, liked, shared, had me in your thoughts and your prayers. I truly love and appreciate y'all. I'm so grateful for everything. Until next time. Peace.